guys, they're launching a brand new Disneyland park in Abu Dhabi, and it's coming in 2030. And Bob Iger is there, the head of all the Disney parks, Josh whatever's there, and it's going to be literally right on the coast, and it's going to be massive. It's going to be modern as ever.
Okay.
But it's also deeply conflicting for a Disney adult like myself for a bunch of different reasons. Like one, like talk to me about the labor that's going to build these parks. Let's start there. The Middle East is very famous, UAE in specific, very famous and well known for just having the most terrible labor conditions and the most atrocious living conditions, for working conditions, all of it. I mean, people die when they're building these buildings, mainly due to speed. And one of the things they said this morning in the big interview, then they're launching this whole thing because it is huge. The rendering is stunning. But the guy who runs the construction company that really builds all of Abu Dhabi, because that's kind of how it works, right? Like one guy owns it and builds all of it. He's like, we're going to do this as fast as humanly possible.
Okay.
That's terrifying. That's scary. Think about how long things take to be built here in the States for a reason. I don't like that. Also, I'm a queer person. There's a lot of queer Disney adults that exist. Queer rights aren't respected necessarily over there in the UAE. So that's not like really cool. So that makes me a little nervous. And I don't know. There's upsides too. A lot of pros to this. It's going to be modern. It's going to be clean. The technology is going to be incredible. And it's going to be a park that Disney actually owns, right? In some cases, they actually like license out the IP to other people. I think they do that in Shanghai. This is going to be something that's theirs. So it's going to be incredibly expansive. There's also rumors that like Fortnite and Epic Games, because Disney owns a stake in that, may make an appearance in this park. That's cool. But again, the pros are sick. The cons also scare me because the cons are real. Human life is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the truth of it. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish there wasn't a bunch of human rights violations by a bunch of these companies historically in the UAE as it relates to construction of all types. I wish this place wasn't so deeply anti-LGBTQIA+ and didn't provide a safe place for my queer brothers, sisters, and gender fluid siblings. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I felt safe going there. I don't. So it's like, what? Conflicted.
I mean, yeah, I get that. That's kind of, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but that's kind of any place that's built, right? There's places, I mean, I don't know anything about Abu Dhabi. Let me start there. I know nothing about it.
I weirdly know a decent amount, and it's like not great.
Is there a reason they chose this place over somewhere else?
They were looking at a lot of places, Allie. Like rumor had it, they were thinking about the UK for a while. They were thinking about Australia. They were thinking about putting it up in Queensland. They had been vetting a bunch of different places for many, many years. Like this is not a decision that comes like.
Can I say? Yeah, I was gonna say it's money and
So
it's
much money.
tax breaks and all of that. It
You're right,
just
Kelsey.
yeah.
Isn't LaFoe from Beauty and the Beast gay?
LaFoe?
Wasn't he gay in the live action?
Yeah.
And
Who's LaFoe?
He is like the henchman for Gaston in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what if they don't accept queer people? What are they going to do with these characters that are?
That's
openly
true.
gay?
Well,
'Cause
that's the
Disney
thing. They
does-
censor them over there. So
Totally.
then,
So they gotta
is it just
censor
going to
them
be
out.
a censored Disney park?
Yeah, over there, he's LeBro,
Yeah.
you know?
No, maybe Disney also wants to help change things over there and the way they see things, the way they go about things.
I gotta say,
The best, safest environment they have over there.
the way to do that is actually money, and the way to do that is tourism. So you're not wrong. Like capitalist ideation and intention does have the effect to sway societal views and sway laws as it relates to those things. Because the last thing they should want is to create an unsafe environment for anybody and for anybody to have fear like I have right now about going to a park that, like, in reality, I'd be so excited to go and visit. But I would love to know that blood wasn't shed making it. And I don't know, like, rights stay intact and safety is paramount for all that visit. Pretty basic and pretty simple. And by the way, what they'll say is like, oh, it's the safest place on earth, right? Because to a certain degree, that's right? Dubai and Abu Dhabi, they have this thing called the secret police, and you don't see them, and they're always around, and it's a whole thing. It's like they're always watching, but they're not watching. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it breeds a different society. Because I've been there.
You've been to Abu Dhabi?
I've been to Dubai, which is very close, and like they're cut from very much the same cloth. Like they're all a part of the UAE. Yeah, very interesting.
I think the real question here is, do we need another Disney theme park?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, it's twofold. I would
think
love
we
to
have plenty
see.
of 'em.
Well, I would love to see a more expansive universe at the parks that exist, right? Because now they're really battling against Epic Universe. Like that's the Universal Orlando thing that's going down, and I think that's going to expand here to LA. But I think they should be doing more with what they got, and I would love to see one new place. I just would never have guessed that it would be Abu Dhabi. And they make the case that it's like the crossroads of the world. And it's like, where? It's like 18 hours to get there from
They
New
should
York
build
City.
a new one in Cleveland or something. You know?
Yeah.
That's the crossroads of the world.
into
Cleveland.
that.
Disney Midwest.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Disney Hoboken.
Don't. I was gonna say.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Hoboken's a good town.
I know.
Hoboken, no joking.